Hello. I'm in the exact same place where I ended yesterday's vlog, which was a short one, wasn't it, guys? I didn't expect it to be sub 10 minutes, but I suppose... Oh, I just sat on my bum bag, that's not good. So, still in London. Just had breakfast with Jess, which was like a lovely pasta, couscous. Jess did a lovely spread yesterday for her birthday. Amazing food, so I kind of had a sausage roll, some pasta salad, some couscous, some carrots, and some pepper. Really good food. So I've just had some of that for breakfast now. Drink my water. So, my nana's surgery got cancelled yesterday. I don't think I talked about it because she was just in pain and she was sick. And then I asked my dad what's going on today, and he doesn't know. He doesn't think it'll go ahead, and he's worried that the cancer's spread, and which is annoying because she's just on her 5-year mark. But nothing I can do. Dad tends to worry the worst, but there's a practicality that comes with that, a realism as well, whilst I'm just an optimist. So, that's that, but it's a beautiful day in London. I'm going to go back to Gunnersbury Park. They were building a cafe last time I was there, so hopefully, whoa, I really can't see. Bright day, so hopefully the cafe's finished, so I can sit and write and stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to do some yoga now, actually. I'm going to do some yoga. I can't believe day 34. It's the first day of the second and third. So, it's 3 o'clock. Jess took a bit longer to get ready, which is it's just who she is. Very well adjusted to that fact now. But we had got a coffee. I got on the tube with her. So I was planning on walking to Gunnersbury Park, but it just made more sense to get the tube. So I think it's almost 4 o'clock. I can't remember what time it is. Like I said, I need to get a watch, guys. But got on the overground from Acton Central, 2 stops to Gunnersbury Park, which is now on the south side of Gunnersbury Park. And I used to live on the north side, so just get to enter through a different perspective. I'm hoping that they've got a cafe. But it's a really nice day, really sunny day. I've got like 6, 7. I think I've got I think I've definitely got 6 hours to kill. Yeah, I want to do a bit of writing, but the pressure's off. The pressure is off. I'm just back home. Wow, I didn't realise I called it home. It was a home, definitely a home. Also, I'm getting a bit nervous now because I don't know whether I'm going the right way. Here we are. Got to get my bearings now. Thank God there's maps. So we are here. I used to come in up here, and then I had a little log, my singing log was there. They do have a cafe. Okay, awesome. So everyone, this, I'd argue, is where my spiritual journey began. This is the Dolly Tree. This right here was made by me. It's got a bit of my thumbprint still left in. And Julia's my friend, she just have a pink one next to it, but it kind of makes sense that that's faded and mine remains. Up here it says 2088, but that's kind of fallen apart. Interesting. So I think that was the year I was going to die. But maybe now that's gone. Maybe it'll be 2188. Yeah, a lot's happened here. For Julia's Christmas present one year, I'm just trying to take off my stupid man bag, that buckle's not working. For Julia's present, I made like her journal with all of our Dolly lore onto it. Sit down. And I I made her berry for it because I hate wrapping. So I came here at this spot early in the day because we were going to come here that evening, and I lightly or shallowly buried it, and I made her dig it with a spoon. Obviously it didn't take very long. She got a card that said dig here, and then an arrow pointing down, which was funny. It's crazy that I'm back here. The cafe looked nice. I'm not hungry because I've just had the iced coffee and I've not long eaten, but they've got a lovely workspace, which I would have loved to use. I would have been in there all the time, absolutely. I said yes. It's the wrong way round. Okay, as I said yesterday, we are going to do a 5-card tarot spread. So 5-card tarot spread, please. Cards at the dolly tree. Let's just see what we want to know. So let's see, what do we want the first card to be? First card should be current situation. Oh, that one wanted to come out. 8 of Stones. That's really fulfilled and developed. I might as well keep reading the book, because the imagery of this deck is very unique, and I want to start familiarising myself with the specifics of this deck, because each deck has been a bit of a different part of my life. Daily work, vocation, mentorship, craftsmanship, improvement, investment, steadfastness, balance, growth, stability. Blue sky, sunburst, facade, plant life, bricklayer, cart with bricks, cart tracks. When did I last feel truly engaged and motivated in my work? Oh, this is okay. So this is about my work, definitely. This, I can see how everything's been slowly developed. And like, even if I'm not writing, and I tell my family this, I think about my book and my show every day. And it strengthens every day in my mind. My writing has strengthened. Going back to like, I began my book on the plane to Cyprus. And that was quite generic writing. I am really quite happy with my prose at this point. And I think working at Waterstones has helped that, like reading a bit more literature. Reading anyway is going to develop your life and develop your ability to articulate yourself. And writing is just another form of articulation. But it has been slow and steady, and I'm just going to take a moment returning out to like really feel that. I'm really proud. So that is my current situation. Second one should be my greatest success so far. I want a positive reading. Oh, okay. So I've just kind of shuffled them all around. My greatest success. Okay, I've got 2 cards that have come out then. Queen of Stones and the Devil. So I'm going to read them like that. So my greatest success, I think, has been overcoming the Devil. And I think the Devil, when I think of it, it represents my sexuality, like the bad part of my sexuality, like kind of on a deep level, like masturbation. So abstaining and being celibate has been a good, because like that's all life force energy. You know what I mean? All of it is life force energy. It's maintaining that, but also it's just kind of this is like all the feelings of not being good enough. It's the feelings of other. It's the feelings of dark. And in the Rider-Waite-Smith, the depiction of this is like a man and a woman, Adam and Eve, with chains on them in front of like kind of a female demon type thing. But the chains are loose enough for them to take it off themselves. That's kind of the general vibe. And I think this is telling me that I've overcome this with Queen of Stones. So I'll read out Queen of Stones. Oh, the Devil. It opened up on the Devil. So let's read this as well. Vices, addiction, temptation, fear, bondage, materialism, oppression. I think I have elevated myself, all of that, by embodying the Queen of Tides, the Queen of Stones, sorry. So let's read the Queen of Stones. Hospitality, resourcefulness. So materialism is counteracted by resourcefulness, like making the most of what you've got. Abundance, yep. Fertility, sensuality, luxury. Business sense, prosperity, creativity, nurturance, and beauty. I deserve the abundance that I have worked hard to achieve. I am open to receiving even more abundance in all areas of my life. I trust the universe to provide all that I need. So on that note, I didn't want to say it in the vlog, but yesterday I found a spliff on the floor. I was currently out. I found a spliff on the floor. Quite a long one as well. And it was whilst I was with my family, so I picked it up and I put it on the side, and then I walked past it on there and I forgot about it. And like I'd passed it a fair bit on my walk home from the coffee shop yesterday. And I thought, no, I'll just go back. So that's the spliff I'll be smoking today. It's all just full of lavender and tea and stuff, but yeah. That's so funny. I embrace the joy of giving and receiving. Generosity multiplies blessings. Okay. That's amazing. So that's my biggest success, and I would agree. And like even things like meditation, it's all just bringing you back into the body. Me and George had a really nice chat yesterday just about presence, because as a Libra, I think all humans struggle with overthinking to some degree. But okay. Before I pull this card out, let me decide what I want it to be. Sorry, I'll leave that George note there. Also, I've got my Ace of Stones here because this part represents the Ace of Stones. So I think I'm going to do this one to be what to look out for today. 2 of Spires, so that's 2 different options, that's 2 different journeys. Let's read. Two of Spires. Stalemate, choice, indecision, delay, overwhelm. Venus and Libra. Okay, so that's what we're talking about, George. Like, it's being in your head. Reflect on recent forks in the road moments. Describe how you make logical decisions using information, analysis, and objectivity. Describe how your emotional decisions using intuition, feelings, and values. My favourite mindfulness activities for clarity include, well, ... Mine would be meditation. The first one that I skipped is 5 guiding values in my decision making are. It just has to feel right. It is as simple as that. Keep getting a whiff of marijuana. Okay. Final one is just going to be a surprise. Ooh, okay. The Emperor. I keep getting a lot of, so that's like divine masculine. I think I've talked about it before, but let's just read this out. The Emperor, power, authority, establishment, structure, law, and order. Traditional masculinity, practicality, protection, defense, Aries. Because also, like, I know I'm going to meet my husband soon. Could it be today? Possibly. It'd be cute if I met him here, but I'm not fussed. I tell you what I'm going to do for the time being. I'm going to put these away. Very nice spread. I'm just going to put them at the top. And I brought James Baldwin's Giovanni's Room, so I think I'll just start reading that. Yeah. So it's 25 to 5. I read 15 pages of Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin. That's really good. That's going to be like a very influential book, I think. Impactful book. But I'm sat here, I don't really know what to do. Which I think is fine. I should just chill. I need to check what time the cafe closes. I reckon it'll be 5, it's a Sunday. The cafe closes at 7, which is amazing. Okay. So I used to come here a lot because it's kind of the closest shop and it was open 24 hours. M&S Food, so I'm just going to pick up a little bite or two. I've got a bit of a headache coming on. But I'm going to grab a bite. So I'm opposite my uni house now. That was my bedroom there, the one in the middle. It's super bizarre because I don't feel any way about looking at it. Yeah, nothing. As far as I'm aware, it's like still a house that's like part of the drama school, as in like people just like keep giving the tenancy to people that join the school. So I hope it stays that way. Yeah, 3 years of my life there. That's mental. Okay guys, I can't say I'm surprised, and I'm not too hurt, but I used to have a log that was right here, and last time I came here in January it started to rot away, and now they've completely removed it. So much so that I'm wondering if I got the right place, but no, I definitely have. It was right here. But they filled it in because there was a hole here. So sad. But things change. Oh, I can't believe that. Well, I can believe that. Okay, onwards. So, returning to the Dolly Tree, the beginning of it all. So when I first started sitting on this tree, it was completely dead. And if you can see now, it's kind of like half filled with leaves. Half filled with leaves. And me and Julia used to kind of say that we'd kind of brought it back to life. And I do believe that because we're feeding it energetically. Maybe in just this one evening, I can fill it so that next year it's absolutely full. A bit of a headache coming on behind my left eye, which is less than ideal. I don't think I'm dehydrated. So I'll try and keep on top of that. Wow, a bit of it just went away just from drinking. Yeah, it was literally as simple as that. That's funny. Okay, maybe I am dehydrated. There's families around. I don't know how I feel about smoking, but I gotta do what I gotta do. The moon's out as well, which is nice. I love a day moon. I don't think I might have said that before. Did my meditation. I did 25 minutes. I did fall asleep a little bit. But not in a proper way. I can believe my log's gone. Interesting. I still have the memories. I always have the memories of that log. And the dolly tree's still here, of course. Where's the wind blowing? Still stinging a tiny bit on my legs from the stinging nettles. Can't believe that. Did I mention that in the vlog? I don't know. But I've got a Red Bull here that I'm gonna drink now for some energy. I just tried to smoke or light up, and my stupid lighter hasn't. I swear to God, like, I like this lighter, but I couldn't recommend it because it just is so temperamental. It's just stupid. I reckon the fuel's gone, but I've barely used it, so I don't know how that's happened. And I've refilled it twice since I got that guy to sort it out for me. I've got all these children have decided to come close to me for some reason. They've just accidentally knocked their huge ball at me, which is fine. They did apologise though, and I don't feel any certain way about it, but it's just funny that I just meditated for 25 minutes and I was aware of them, but they didn't bother me, and now they're just all over me. Like they're literally playing right beside me, which I think is just annoying. They've got the whole fucking park. There they are. It's now close to 9 o'clock, I think 8:57. I had a lovely time in the park, just walking to Acton Town. I think I might stop off at the Sainsbury's before then. Yeah. Oh, I've got a bit of acid reflux just then. Got my towel covered in there. Yeah, I'm getting a bit sleepy, but I'm feeling good. I just walked with a fair pace to Turnham Green, which I've just shown you then. My back's sore because like I do have everything in my bag, but I stopped off at the shop and got myself a little picnic. I got a small Arabic Pepsi, which I'm excited to try. I got a chocolate hazelnut croissant. I like to get this and an Arctic iced coffee or a Sainsbury's own iced coffee in the morning. That was my breakfast most mornings. That is so good. And then I got an apple, of course, for the fibre and sweet fruity goodness. But I want to wash it, but I don't have any water. But right now I'm satisfied, and because I've got a bottle opener. Sorry guys, really bad camera work. Because I've got a bottle opener. Oh, it's a twisty off one anyway. Fuck's sake, it doesn't even matter. Oh, it's not that easy to open though. Oh wow, this is not coming off, guys. There we go. Okay. Pepsi food taste review. Arabic Pepsi taste review. Very carbonated. So yeah, very carbonated, which gives a slightly sharper tone, like sharpness in the way tonic sharpness, ever so slightly. A fair amount of sweetness, but not overly sweet, which is what I thought it was going to be. Like Coke you can get in the rest of Europe and Mexico and stuff. Not that I've been to Mexico. I don't know if there's anything else I have to say. Probably not. It's the next day. Very cheeky of me. this is the outro for vlog 34 or whatever it was. I had a good day. I ended up getting back to Jess's at 12. I met her at Turnham Green. But it's very warm today, very warm. You're about to see me start the next vlog in the exact same position.